What's Christmas without ham? We've delivered you a beautiful free-range ham with your My Food Bag Christmas delivery, and I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to prepare the Star Anise and Tangelo Marmalade glazed ham that you're having for Christmas feast this year. The first thing you want to do is pat your ham dry all over with paper towels. Now, you might have been given either the hock end of the ham or the chump end. I've got the hock end here, so it's got the bone sticking out. The only difference here is that I'm going to need to cover this part with tin foil. If you've got the chump end where it doesn't have the bone sticking out, you don't need to do anything. So that's the only difference. Now grab a small sharp knife, and we're just going to cut a zigzag pattern at the narrow end of the ham. And this is really just for the look, to make it look a bit prettier. Then go up to this side of the ham, and you just want to kind of separate the skin from the white fat. Just make a little incision there. And then slip your fingers underneath to separate it. And you can kind of just cut the skin and then just pull it right back. The reason we're keeping the white fat on the ham is because it keeps the ham nice and juicy, and there is a lot of flavour in that fat too. Score the fat diagonally about 2 centimetres apart, creating like a diamond pattern. And this is going to allow some of the fat from underneath to render out. Put your ham into a roasting dish and then pour in about a cup of water just to cover the base of the dish. Then he just goes into the oven for about 20 minutes. To make the glaze, all you need to do is mix the marmalade, the mustard, and the brandy, rum, or you can even use orange juice if you like, if you don't want something alcoholic. And that's your glaze done. And this is what's going to make the ham all glazed and sticky and absolutely delicious. I'll show you how to cut the oranges. So to take the skin off the orange, cut both ends of the orange off, and then the orange can sit flat on the chopping board. Grab your knife and just cut the skin off the orange while you're rotating it clockwise. And then cut the orange in half and slice it into segments. If you want to save a little bit of time on the day, you can always make the glaze in advance, and it will keep in the fridge for up to a few days. Take the ham out of the oven and brush half of the glaze all over the ham. Then get your orange slices and arrange them on top and secure them with toothpicks. Get the rest of your glaze and brush that all on top again. Now we can return the ham back to the oven for another 20 minutes. Time to reglaze the ham. So just scoop some of the juices out from the roasting tray and pour it back all over the ham. You can do that a few times. Then put it back in the oven for another 20 minutes, and we're going to reglaze it one more time and then put it back for its final 20 to 30 minutes to heat up just before serving. It's a good idea to alternate which end of the ham goes into the oven every time you take it out and put it back in. Because the ham is so big, if you do that, you're going to make sure that the ham cooks evenly on both sides. Make sure you reserve all of those ham juices and the glaze that's in the bottom of the roasting dish, because it makes a fantastic sauce to serve with the ham. You can either just serve it like that, or if you want it to be a little bit thicker, you can always reduce it down on the stovetop. When you're ready to serve the ham, all you've got to do is take these little toothpicks out, and then you just have to slice it and you're ready to serve. It's much easier to slice the ham on an angle as opposed to slicing it this way, because then you'd end up hitting the bone. Yum.